What's the deal? All praise go to the Most High, man. It's your boy Trill. And today, I'm inspired to talk about, the fact that we all have God living inside us, man. And I know a lot of the time, it's hard to see the God inside of other people, But it's there. It's there for real, man. And I just want to give y'all like some little tips on, how to see the God inside of people. You know what I'm saying? Like the God inside of people really can come out, when you being kind to them, and when you being generous to them, And when I say kind and generous and, truthful, I mean genuine. Like really from the heart, like really genuine being kind to someone. You know what I mean? Because we all come across people, who are going through some unpleasant things, who are hurt, who are, guarded, shielded, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's just a reflection of the things that they have been through, you know what I mean? Maybe they haven't really been able to see the God, in their everyday life. They ain't been able to see the love. They ain't even been able to see the kindness. Not saying that it hasn't been displayed to them. It just didn't resonate. It just wasn't receptive for them. You know what I mean? And one of the best ways you could bring the best out of people is just by being kind. Literally, by just saying thank you. Thank you. Just being grateful. You know what I mean? By just literally, genuinely being not sympathetic, because you don't want to feel pity for nobody, but being empathetic, like feeling empathy, understanding what people going through. You go to McDonald's, be understanding. Maybe this ain't this person's dream job. Maybe this person bills probably, a little unpaid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person probably so these is people you should want to extend even more kindness and even more generosity to, the people who going through it the worst, you know what I mean? Because them is God's people for real. God live in the downtrodden. Like, he is waiting to uplift them people, the people who sad and feel lost and feel without, you know what I mean? That's when you got to let the God in you shine, you know what I mean? You got to be a reflection, because everything is a projection. Everything is a reflection. You know what I mean? And when you meet somebody, and just the other day, I was at the hospital, you know what I mean? I had to get something, some medical records or whatever. And the lady was telling me, like, yeah, all this stuff. Her and my wife had said, like, yeah, you're going to need a power attorney, woo. But I was just so nice to this lady. Like, it was hard for her to tell me no. And that's like the magic of God. Like, got that magic God be doing, man. It pop out when you turning nothing into something. When you doing stuff that seem impossible and you doing it, you making it possible. That's like magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like when you interact, like when I was interacting with this lady, I swear I could look at her, and you gotta be aware. You know what I mean? You gotta pay attention to people's physical demeanor, because they physical demeanor will tell you how their inner spirit is feeling. You know what I mean? How their insides is really feeling. If you see somebody that they just, they probably, on the inside, they probably ain't thinking about the best stuff. You know what I mean? So you gotta be aware, you feel, and you gotta be caring. You gotta even care a little bit to even still want to be nice to somebody who looking unapproachable, you know what I mean? Or somebody who is giving off the vibe of rudeness, you know what I mean? This lady, she was trying to be rude. She tried her hardest to be rude to me, yo. She tried her hard. There's nobody in the lobby when I went in there. She made me sign in. She just made me do all type of extra stuff. And me, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just one of them people that's gonna say thank you for no reason. That take people by shock because so many people never say thank you. I'm talking about if I give you some money, I will say thank you. I will be like, thank you. Thank you for taking my money. You know what I mean? And the whole time I was there, I'm just like, thank you. I appreciate you so much. You know, and some people might looking at it like kissing ass, but no, that's just me being genuine because I really did appreciate her for whatever I knew she was going to do it for me. That's what's so crazy. I knew she was going to give me the stuff. I already knew it. Like, I was telling my wife the whole time, she like, yeah, you supposed to have power of attorney. Like, man, I got the power of God. You hear me? I got the power of the Most High, man. I be doing like this, man. I be making shit pop, y'all. You feel me? But it's all through, all praise go to the Most High, but it's because I'm aware of the power of God. The power of God's virtues, patience, being patient. Even when that person acting like a motherfucker, they acting crazy. You feel me? Be patient. Keep saying thank you. Keep being generous. Keep being kind. You know what I'm saying? Keep smiling. They gonna come around, man. Cause it's so. You ever tried to fight a person when they trying to hug you? It's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable trying to piece a nigga up and he trying to give you a hug. It's damn near impossible. You know what I mean? You gotta be a sick, cruel individual to just beat the shit out of somebody and they literally trying to give you a hug and kiss you and stuff like that. You messed up. You know what I mean? And it's like we gotta really start acknowledging the fact that everybody have love in them. Everybody. Even if it seems like weird love to you, even if this nigga love dogs and squirrels and birds, and he talking to the birds and the dogs, all that. He loves something though, and love is God. That's the strongest energy that's in this universe that we live in is love, y'all. You feel me? So when a person and everybody got love. If you ain't got no love, you can't even live. You can't even live without love. You feel me? How you think people die from heartbreak? Your grandma might die. A week later, your granddaddy died. Because they just feel like the love is gone. You feel? They feel like that was their love, and their love is just gone. So it's like everybody loves something. So, some people love money. That's where generosity come in. You know what I mean? Because you might not even just be giving them money. You might be giving them the energy to make money. You know what I mean? And we can turn so many unpleasant situations around by demonstrating kindness, patience, gratitude, honesty. You know what I mean? Empathy. Being understand, forgiveness. You know what I mean? All these are virtues that they attribute to the Most High, to God, to Allah, Buddha, whatever you call, whatever you terminology you like to use. This is things that we all attribute to the higher power. You know what I mean? So that's how you unlock it in people because they got the oldest saying, you catch more bees with sugar than you do shit. You feel me? And that's the truth, man. That's the truth, man. You can get way more people to come around. You can do way more magic. You can do way more impossible things when you are a person who is just admitting that godliness, man, them virtues, man, for real. You'll do some impossible stuff, man. You go to McDonald's, man, and genuinely, if you think about it, genuinely, you should be grateful. You should be thanking this person behind the cash register. Because guess what? If they wasn't there and they sacrificing for real, because they could be doing something else. They could be at home chilling. They could be trying to get another job. Shit, they could be breaking into your house right now, nigga. So you should be grateful that this person chose to work at McDonald's and chose to go make your fries for you. You feel me? Because not only is they choosing to do something that, even though it don't seem like the best job or this or that, they choosing to do something positive, in a sense. They choosing to earn their money instead of going to take somebody else's money. And they could always be choosing to go take somebody else's shit. And like, let's not get it misconstrued. You feel me? So when you in there, man, and you just, you see a person, they come up, They don't even want to take you, or they like, what this motherfucker want? You like, what's up, man? You all right? Thank you, man. Hey, man, let me get a whoop, 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 whoop. Good looking, bro. Huh? It might be 80-cent change. Man, keep the change. Cause that 80 cent you don't even know. That might buy them that cigarette they need. So they don't snap. That might be the 80 cent they need to get on the bus. That, help their day out just a little bit more, man. Cause it be little generous things that you do that you wouldn't even understand. That might just be exactly what they needed. They might have needed yo 35 cents. You know what I mean? So they could go buy their baby some diapers tonight. Like, for real, stuff be that deep. We don't even know the type of blessings that we could be to people when we extend that type of love. Cause that's all it is, for real, love. You gotta be showing some type of love, to be generous. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, you can't make a evil person or a person who's in a bad state of mind. You can't force them to do something for you by reflecting what they putting off on you. You know what I mean? If I'm in a bad mood and you need something from me and you coming up talking to me all crazy and you see I'm in a bad mood and then you talk to me even crazier cause I'm in a bad mood cause I don't want to hear it. That ain't finna make me want to do what you asking me to do. You know what I mean? That ain't finna make me want to conform. What's gonna make me willing to do what you asked me to do is you being generous. Hey, bro, I'll throw you $10 to do this for me. Hey, bro. Or you being kind. You know what I mean? Or you being grateful. You being grateful, saying thank you. All them can turn the situation around, man. And it's like, we gotta realize that everybody out here is just not full of hate. You know what I mean? Everybody out here is not just super wicked. Some people really, really got it hard, man. Some people really having a hard ass time out here. You know what I mean? And your words, you can empower somebody. You know what I mean? You can uplift somebody. You know what I mean? That person that's working at Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru, you can tell them some words of encouragement. You know what I mean? You can inquire about that day. Somebody might not have asked them how they was doing the day for 2 years. For 2 years, ain't nobody asked them how they day going in the Chick-fil-A line. And you just, man, how your day? You straight, little bro? You straight? Hey, you straight, baby girl? You good? How your day been? Man, and hey, I swear, you don't know what that person will do for you. You come back through Chick-fil-A. They like, oh, this my dog right here. This my peoples. Woo, 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 woo. Come on, man. Your network determine your net worth. You know what I mean? And that's on a physical level and a spiritual level. You know what I mean? Like, how you interacting with these people, with these people who literally got God living inside of them. How you acting and interacting with these people every day is determining your spiritual worth. You know what I mean? If you see somebody down and you just kicking them while they not, come on, man, you're poor spiritually. You're poor in morals. You're poor in integrity. You know what I mean? You're poor. I don't care how much money you got. And your money not gonna last. And you probably not even enjoying your money because everybody who around you just using you for your money. As soon as it's gone, they gone. Because you can't buy love. You can buy time. Hey, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You can't buy no love, but you can buy time. You feel? You can give somebody 100 for their time. Hey, here go 100 for 30 minutes. You feel? But you can't buy no love out here. You feel me? Love is priceless. You feel me? It ain't free. It's priceless. You know what I mean? Like, gratitude ain't free. It's priceless, man. All these things that we just think we don't know the value of it. We thinking everything, oh, it's free, it's free. Okay, yeah, you give it free, but it's priceless though. You know what I mean? And a lot of times to get it, you have to be able to reflect it. You have to be able to project it. If somebody is giving you kindness, you got to be able to reflect their kindness eventually, because everybody ain't like me. Everybody ain't just finna be saying thank you, thank you, thank you, appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it, good look, good look. You gonna have a couple people that's like, hey man, do your motherfucking job, man. I don't appreciate shit. Like, you feel me? This $20 that I'm paying for it is showing my appreciation. Some people really thinking like that. So, you know, you gotta be able to reflect, and you gotta be able to project the love and the attributes, you know, of the Most High, man. For real, man. I love y'all, man. Good thoughts, good vibes, man. In a minute.